Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please keep in mind that I am not a licensed herbalist or a licensed professional. Everything that I am telling you guys right now is due to my own personal experience and what it is that I have found and tampered with and the own amount of research that I have done personally for my health. This is the information that I will be giving to you guys. I figured that this could be kind of useful to some degree. Hopefully that this can help some of you guys. So right now we are going to discuss the herb Achillea mellefolium, or commonly known as yarrow, and this is a type of plant that has already have a reputation. So the Latin name was derived from the Greek hero Achilles. And during the Trojan Wars, yarrow was repeatedly used to treat wounds. This has also been known as the nose bleeder herb because it helps people stop with nosebleeds. Of course, do not stick the leaf of a yarrow or anything up your nose to try and stop nose bleeding because it could actually further create nosebleeds. But this has been known to help with coagulating the blood and helping the blood stop bleeding so much. It helps repair it quicker. So they use that a lot in time of war. This beautiful plant is commonly known to help with people who have menstrual cramps or issues with their menstrual cycles. This is also really good for people who have varicose veins because it does help soothe it out, because what happens is this helps lower blood pressure and it helps to improve circulation and it helps just to tone those varicose veins. It also is very well and commonly known to help people with stomach issues as well, because it helps stimulate the bile in your stomach, and it actually helps you digest food better. It just helps your urinary system, your digestive system, and your circulation. And it's a very and you will find this plant kind of growing usually in meadows. And people oftentimes use the leaves and the flowers of this herb to help heal. You rarely ever see it use anything with the roots or anything like that. It's normally just an aerial part, so the parts of the plant that's visible is what is used for this. Also, as well, a lot of people might want to, if you can, because there are essential oils out there that you can use. It's kind of the darker blue oil extract from the flower that's generally used. And it's really good for anti-inflammatory issues. It's also a really good, people have said that it's a very good successful when it comes to mosquito repellent. So for some of you guys out there who need mosquito repellent but are don't want to use the actual harmful chemicals that they use in mosquito repellent, that this would be a really good mixture to use to spray on. And not only that, but it's good for basically anything. You can use this for tinctures, you can use it for essential oils, infusions, things like that, to help whatever you want to use for this plant. It's also just an amazing plant in general because it's always a good thing to have around your house just to be safe. Yarrow is a really good plant, and I highly suggest for any of you guys, like I said, that are suffering with menstrual cramps or suffering with anything that you need to relieve the stomach, because what happens is yarrow can relax and smooth the muscle in the intestines and your uterus as well, so it can help relieve stomach and menstrual cramps. So for a lot of people who have PCOS or a lot of people who have endometriosis, this is a great plant to have. Also, just be extremely cautious in how much you take as well, because although it is it's good to have, too much can be a bad thing. So you don't need very much, especially if you want to just make it into a tea. All you would really need is just 1 teaspoon and put it in hot water. That would really be good and efficient for it. Also, just wanted to do it as a side effect, so be very careful with the side effects, is that it can cause skin rashes and it can cause some irritation, but that normally doesn't really happen very often. Yarrow is normally actually known for allergies to help with hay fever specifically. So most people who have hay fevers, yarrow can generally help those people, or at least reduce the effects of it. But also keep in mind, keep yarrow away from pets, for they are toxic to them. So I'm talking dogs, cats, and horses, any type of pet that you might have, may have owned, perhaps could have eaten some of it. These would be the causing side effects for them, which would be increased urination, vomiting, diarrhea, and dermatitis. So just be a little bit careful when you are handling the herb and make sure that your pets are not taking it. And yeah, I believe that's what I have for you guys for yarrow. Hopefully you guys give this plant a try if this is something that you could normally want to work with. Also keep in mind too, if you are taking other herbs, be very careful how you mix your herbs, because they can have different side effects, or they can affect yourself differently than you might realize. So be really careful. If you're already taking, say, prescription pills from a doctor, let your doctor know, hey, is this okay if I can take this specific plant? Just because it might actually counteract with the opiates that you might be taking currently. And if you guys are just taking other herbs, just other natural herbal supplements, be careful when you incorporate other herbs into that, because you don't know the type of effects that it has. So definitely pay close attention to your body. Make sure that if it's causing any type of discomfort, I say to people, give it a week, because you could have allergic reactions. Although it's very rare to have an allergic reaction with this particular plant, it still happens. So if you guys notice anything, that like any skin rashes or any type of irritation, and it's not seeming to help, stop taking it immediately. And if you guys are seeing the symptoms of it actually helping, be very careful again on how much dosage that you do use for this plant, because you don't want to overdo it. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that this helps you guys. Have a great and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.